Joining us now to break this case down, our chief legal analyst, Khalif Rhodes. Okay, we just heard David's package. One of the things he said in there, and I'm going to quote him, he said, the data center says that the city is unlawfully on the land, that they're trying to block the building of this project. So what counts as, I guess, illegally trespassing and fair public use?
Yeah, they have three claims on this complaint, and the first one is I should say the third one, I work backwards, is continued trespass. The other one is an inverse condemnation, and that's the continued use of the buried line that they have on the property. And then the first one, and this is the biggest claim, this takes up most of it, is that they were unaware and not made known to them of this conveyance of an easement. And so when I first read this, I was concerned and confused, because I'm like, hey, you know, if you're purchasing property, you want to have someone do a title search. You want to ensure that you check for any conveyances that are there to make sure that you're not encumbered when you grab this property, so that it may stop you from doing what you want to do. But I was pleasantly surprised when reading it that they had all of the receipts to at least show that, hey, something is not right about this. They purchased this property in key portions, recorded a number of things connected to parcels that they purchased in 2023. They recorded this property. But at some point in 2019, the person and group of people that sold this to them had conveyed an easement to the city, but never recorded it. Oh. That is crucial, because again, if I do a title search and I'm looking for this conveyance of this easement and it's not there, then hey, I'm okay to go buy this property. Yeah. They failed to record it, and they didn't record it until after these folks had already purchased and recorded their new property. And so I think their complaint has legs. I think they make valid arguments that, hey, we had no idea. We had multiple conversations with the city about what we were planning to do. All along, they knew that they had this easement on our property and never once mentioned it. Wow. So I am following and tracking all of the things that they have listed in here, and I think they have an extremely valid argument.
And that's why record keeping is so important and part of honesty. But on the other hand of this, you have a lot of communities who are pushing back against data centers, right? And so that's another piece of this, saying, well, we don't want you here in the first place. But that makes things a little messy, doesn't it?
It makes it a little messy, but I mean, I'd even argue what they list in here. This is already approved. And so this isn't one that you can go back and say, you know what, I know public outrage right now is against data centers, and people are recognizing, you know, that they're being popped up in their communities and they're voicing their concerns about it. But this one was already approved. Again, we've had multiple conversations about what our data center would be in this location. You guys approved it. And now you're saying, hey, by the way, we have access to run water lines, sewer lines, and a number of other things. And we've already buried one on the property. You guys didn't even know about it. At some point, that conversation should have come up, and they should not have had to file this lawsuit, at least based on what I've seen. And so they're asking the court for declaratory judgment. Declare that we are right, that they did not have a valid easement because this easement was not properly recorded, and it was recorded after. Now, you can have an unrecorded easement, and that happens. You know, they don't always have to be recorded, but typically they are not upheld in court if they're not between the original people. And so if me and you have had an easement and we've had it for a number of years, it's unrecorded, hey, it's valid. But then if you sell the property to Jason, hey, I can say, well, maybe there wasn't an easement that's valid. And so that's what's happening here. 2019, the easement was there. They have the documentation showing that it was on paper, but it was never recorded.
We are out of time. One of the other things is if this building falls under that 6-month moratorium of the city saying that they can't build. So, but we're out of time. We'll continue to follow that as well. Khalif, appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.